My name's Jeff. I'm the Community Garden Coordinator at UTAS, and this is our Inveresk composting machine that we use for processing organic waste from all over the campus here. So things like food scraps, grass clippings, garden waste, coffee grounds, sawdust, autumn leaves, just trying to get the right mix of carbon rich and nitrogen rich ingredients, and then they all go into our composting machine here. This batch has been in the machine for about 4 or 5 days, and you won't be able to feel it on the video, but there's quite a bit of warmth there already. It's over 30 degrees in the hot composting process that we've got going.
Yeah, I can definitely feel it.
Yeah.
Good.
So with the help of the machine, which that's up on about 32 degrees, the machine rotates automatically and aerates automatically, both of which help us speed up the process. So it's about to start turning now. And after about 2 weeks, we take, once it's cooled down, we take the compost outside, and we've got some compost bays outside where it sits. And then the worms, once it cools down, the worms start doing their thing. And they, after another, usually 3 to 4 weeks, they have processed what's coming out of the machine into a really fine compost, which is ready to go in the garden. So we're processing. Each side of this machine can take 3/4 of a cubic metre of material, and we're just doing continuous batches, so producing lots and lots of compost. Okay, so we're outside now, and this is an example of what we would typically get out of the machine after about 2 weeks. You can see there's still a bit of warmth in there, and
it smells,
some fungal activity.
Yeah, you can smell the fungal activity. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's what would you call it, Laura? It's just earthy.
Yeah, and it's still quite coarse because we're using quite a lot of autumn leaves in particular. But once it cools down, the worms move in. So if we come over to this bay here, you can see we've got compost worm activity happening beautifully.
Huge. Wow.
These guys are different to earthworms. They clump together in bunches like that. They're very sociable. They're smaller than earthworms and typically red in colour. And
Are these red wrigglers?
Yes, red wrigglers, and they're just going ballistic.
So there's a worm farm.
Effectively, we've got a vermicomposting process happening now as well. Because we're using coffee grounds in our mix, someone told me recently our worms are probably mildly caffeinated as well, so that could explain why they're so active as well. They never sleep, and really, once the worms have started doing their thing, we quite quickly get to a point of having just a really nice texture in our compost, and really, really pleasant, earthy.
It is.
There's almost no smell, but if there's anything at all, it's just an earthy.
It's just a
humusy, like a walk in a damp forest is how I describe it.
Yeah, I would say that's very. Yeah, it's great. That's really accurate.
So
beautiful.
That's our composting.
Beautiful. Thank you so much.